Welcome to today's session where we will be diving into a essential of HTML. If you are new to web development or just brushing up your skills, you are in the right place. By the end of the session, you will have a solid understanding of what HTML is, why is it so important, and how it works. Plus, I'll walk you through coding examples step by step. So, let's get started. First, what is HTML? HTML is a hypertext markup language. It's the foundational language used to create and structure content on the web. It is not a programming language, but a markup language that defines the structure of your content using tags. What is mean by hypertext? Hypertext refers to text that contains link to other text or resources, enabling users to navigate between different documents or part of a web page. What is mean by markup language? Use tags to annotate the content, instructing web browser on how to display various elements. Now, let's see about why is HTML important. HTML is essential because it forms the backbone of any web page. Every website you visit is built using HTML in some capacity. Understanding HTML is the first step toward learning web development and it helps you a lot. It structures the web content like arranging text, images, links, multimedia content logically, etc. And it works with other technologies. HTML is often combined with the CSS for styling and JavaScript for interactive behavior to create full functionally and aesthetically pleasing web pages. It's communicate with browsers. It acts as a set of instructions that browsers interrupt to render a web on a screen. Now, let's talk about how does HTML works. HTML uses tags enclosed with angle bracket. Angle bracket means it is the angular bracket. Most tags comes in pairs. An opening tag, it's the opening tag and it's the closing tag. With the content placed between the tags. This is the paragraph is a content. It's placed between the tags. Okay. Let's see about basic structure of HTML. First, I have to create a HTML file in Visual Studio index.html. In that, I create a basic layout. What does the basic layout done? What does mean by this doc type HTML? It declares the document type and version HTML5 in this case. It's a version and document type. And HTML, the root element that wraps all the content on the page. It's a root element to wrap all the content on the page. Head, what does the head does? Head contains meta information about the document like a title, character encoding and linked resources. Example, style sheet. Uh, if I add the style.css or JavaScript link, I have to add in this in the place. And what does this body done? It contains the content that is displayed on the web page, such as text, image, and links. Next, what what are the basic tags in the HTML? Like, see, basic tag. See, this is the H1 tag, heading tag. Here, H1 is the largest heading and H6 is the smallest heading. For example, in that welcome to the session. It's I give us paragraph and I run this. See, it shows the normal text. For that, instead of paragraph, I use the heading tag as H1. Open with the live server. The server is started. See, the H1 tag enlarges the paragraph. Okay. Instead of we have to add images, links, etc. Okay, how the script loading basics in HTML we have to see today. When we place a script in the head section without any special attributes, the browser stops parsing the HTML loads and execute the script, and only then continues parsing. Here's what this look like. Okay, I'll script script src equal to example.js. I give some name and close the script after. This is how I link the script. This means that JavaScript file I linked it. The browser loads and executes the example.js before rendering the body content, which can delay the visible content. If I add the script at the end of the file, end of the HTML document means end of the HTML document means after the body tag. To improve loading performance, you can move the script tag to the end of the document. just before the body tag. This way, the browser first loads and displays all HTML content and then process the script. Um, After this, I can load the script. See, this is how it works. This approach ensures that the content is visible before the JavaScript executes, which help improve user experience and preserve the performance. Next, the async attributes. When the async attribute is used, the JavaScript file loads asynchronously while the browser continues passing the HTML. However, once the script is ready, it interprets the processing to execute. What are the use case? Use async for script that don't need to reset of the document or other script such as analytics or tracking scripts. In this we have for async in this we have to add after this quotation we have to add async. The script loads and execute independently of the document flow, which can lead to parsing interruptions. What the differ attribute done? The differ attribute ensures that the script loads in the background and only execute after the entire HTML document has been passed. What are the use case of the differ attribute? Ideal for script that need to interact with the fully parsed HTML, such as these manipulating DOM elements or running after the document load. Same, instead of fuzzing, we have to use differ. The differ attributes allow script to maintain the flow of the document without parsing HTML and runs the script in sequence as the page is rendered. Okay, let's compare and see the async and differ. Async, the script load and run as soon as it ready, possibly interrupting HTML parsing, best for standalone script. For differ, the script loads in the background and execute only after the HTML parsing is complete, keeping the flow smooth, best for script that interact with the entire HTML structure. What are the loading behavior for these is parallel. This is the basics of HTML. That's it for today's section. We have covered the essential of how HTML works, the role of JavaScript in enhancing web pages, and use of async and differ attributes in the script tag. By understanding these concepts, you can optimize your web page for better performance and smoother user experiences. Thank you for joining me today, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more live tutorials. Happy coding, and I'll see you in the next video.